Hello, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing on to this highly anticipated election day? How is everybody? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're not too stressed out about the outcome. That being said, other than that, I hope everybody had a beautiful day. How's everybody doing? I'm going to go and open our love box into the meanwhile, all right? Love box number 5. Hello to Juanson. Hello to Lilith. Hello to Julie. Hello to Mary. Hello to Sean. Hello to Mimi. Hello to Love Shine. And if anybody else is there that I have not said hello to, hello. Alrighty. So, I am going to start this off with MZ. She is first. I'm going to go and see Love Shine after. Then I'm going to go and see Mimi. We do have an 18 plus after this live. Oh yeah, I was thinking this week of having the 18 plus onto the Thursday instead of the Friday. What do you guys think? Let me know. I know last week we were talking about it. Let's switch it up this week. Let's try Thursday 18 plus. Is that good for everybody? Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see. You're not attached to the outcome, right? You voted. Universe will do the rest. Good job, beautiful Lilith. There's nothing much that you can do, quite frankly. Whatever happens will happen, and that's it. You're absolutely right. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's open that up. And, hey, I'm going to say we're ready to go. Voila. A love box is open. You say okay on Thursday? All right. And you keep forgetting it's supposed to be Friday, right? But hi, Elaine. Often on Friday, there's like less people. So it's not really, I don't know. There's less people usually onto the Friday than the Thursday. So maybe people would prefer to have the 18 plus on the Thursday. I don't know. We'll give it a try and we'll see. Alrighty. You're okay on any days? Perfect. So we're going to start this off with MZ. Let's go see what we got. Too much tension and fear around this election, right? No, there's a lot of stuff going on. Definitely, sweetie. Hold on, I'm just going to do... Now we're going to be good. Now everything is going to be okay. I've got the right one going. And now, yes, we are back. All right, so everything is good onto the other side now. I've got everything going into a flowing, excellent connection. All right, so MZ it is, and you're driving, you say. So we are going to put you a timestamp, okay? Because I would hate for you to miss pieces of your reading. So 4 minutes for MZ. And let's go and get your questions. Let's go and get them. Here we go. Elaine, any news onto the job yet, sweetie? Okay. No. I clicked onto the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, this is what I want. Alrighty. So, let's go like that. Let's go over here. Okay. To keep the energy going. Absolutely. Let me continue on over here. Okay, so you're planning on staying quiet until he responds to your messages. Hold on, I'm just going to click onto this one because I'm sorry, it's weird. Oh, okay. Okay, so is that a good plan? So should you actually wait until he messages you back? Is that a good plan altogether? We're going to go and figure that out. Is that a good plan? Four of Pentacles falling on through with some justice and a happy outcome. I'm actually going to say yes because, quite frankly, nothing is going to be changing. Nothing is actually changing into the relationship itself, but you are going to end up having him reaching on out and doing what he needs to do. So basically the outcome is you're going to be putting the pendulum back into the place where it should be. So he's going to be feeling like he needs to speak with you, that he needs to, to talk with you. He will make that movement forward towards you. and that is going to allow to kind of put the justice back into its right place. He's still holding on to you. He's not going anywhere, and you're getting the happy outcome that you want. I'm going to say you're probably going to be, but wait. You said, like yesterday, I am going to put a little bit of a parenthesis here though, okay, which I believe is important to mention. Now, I believe that you must wait for him, and this is my precision, you must wait for him to write back to you, regardless of what the conversation is. So if he writes back to you and it has absolutely nothing to do with your messages, but he is talking, let's say, about his guitar, then I'm going to say it counts as a reach out. So guitars are reach outs. We can definitely, continue on from there, and then you can reach on out, and it's not a problem. And I know that he did reach on out towards you not too long ago about the guitar. So don't necessarily wait for him to respond on back to your message, but simply to reach on out. The way he functions is often, if like 24 hours kind of goes on by, he doesn't remember anymore what it is that you guys were talking about. Kind of lost a little bit the interest into it. I know he could scroll on back and he could go and see, but not something he thinks of, not something he's interested in doing. So that's what I'm going to say. As soon as he messages you, then you've got the green light to say, well, I can message on back then also. That being said, he should be doing it from here till Thursday. So yes, and it is a good plan because you are going to end up with a good outcome. Let me just continue on over here. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. So continue to stay quiet for the moment. Yes. Now you've realized in the last 5 years, okay. Oh yes, that's what you were talking to me about earlier. Okay. You've realized that, yes. Just 1 second, I'm reading everything. Okay. Well, let's go and see that. Let's go and see why. So you have realized that into the past 5 years, all right? Okay. Well, let's go and see this. And let me go and see if you're okay into the live at the same time. Okie dokie, and voila. Is everything okay into the chat at the same time? Thanks, my beautiful Elaine. You're gonna be after Love Shine, okay? I'll be with you quite shortly, sweetie pie. Hey, Anna, how are you doing, my beautiful Anna Lynn? It is nice to see you, sweetie. Nice to see you, beautiful. How are you doing? Okay, I got you, sweetie. You say it goes both ways, right? You both do butter into your own. All right. So let's go and figure this out and see what is actually happening within that. Why is it? Tomorrow, everybody, do not forget, tomorrow we're Wednesday, so at 6, okay? Oh, Anna, you switched on sides. I'm good, sweetie. How are you? Actually, you already said you're good. I'm glad you're doing good, my love. So, yes, tomorrow, sweetie pies, we are here at 6 p.m., all right? Now, let's go and see why this is actually, why everything is going on within the working dynamics into the way that it is going. If it is something that is just a little bit kind of flukish and, what to do with it. All right. I'm going to say it sounds like the dynamics that is actually happening between you and M are very, very, very much influenced by the frequency and the quality of your interactions altogether. So when you see each other often, your collaboration, your communication seems to flow more smoothly, and that enhances your productivity and your work satisfaction. Same thing coming from M. Now, when you don't actually see each other as often, things tend to get a little bit off track, which means that It is definitely worth it for both of you guys to actually work onto this relationship, because you both benefit from strong, consistent connection, which can be difficult to maintain if there's like distance or if there's less frequent interactions altogether. So I'm going to say that you guys are actually giving yourself more communication, more clarity. So with these regular, frequent interactions, allows both of you guys to clarify ideas, expectations, and goals into the real time. It also allows you guys not necessarily to have the miscommunications or the misunderstandings. At the very same time, it adds on into the accountability. It brings a lot of support and motivation. Okay, I'm going to say that is like one of the biggest things altogether. That support and motivation. Seeing each other often is providing that sense of camaraderie, a support. That could be really, really motivating. Also, we're going to go into the flow state of synergy. This is about the working. It's about regaining that synergy. Even if you guys are from two different type of work environments or have different type of schedules altogether, and you are building onto that strength of the relationship. The strong ongoing connection is actually going to improve your ability to trust, understand each other, your different type of work styles. And again, that helps you guys to efficiently move on forward. So I'm going to say basically, those are the reasons why. And no, it's not just into your mind. Hello, Y. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Nice to see you too. I know I said a lot of things, right? Good thing you got a timestamp. You're going to be able to go back and look at it. Okay, let me just go back over here into the PayPal. Oops, wait, it disappeared. I gotta log myself back in and go and see what's happening. Okay. All right, I got it. So, and I do have you over here, my beautiful Elaine. Hold on, MZ. Do we have Love Shine around? Because Love Shine is supposed to be on up next. I did not go and see if your questions are into my email. If they are not and you're somewhere around Love Shine, you can post them. If they're in my email, don't worry about it. So, okay, hold on. Let's continue on over here. That is answered. Okay, does it also mean when you're together as a couple, your work will go well? Absolutely. Absolutely, sweetie pie. Absolutely. The more time you spend together, the stronger the connection shall be, the stronger the synergy will be, and you guys will just feel, I'm not going to say that it's, going to be grandiose and it's always going to be onto an upgoing kind of a heel, but it's definitely going to bring a lot of goodness. So no fears about it. It will continue into the same pattern as what you have at this moment. Let's go see the feelings for you today. These are going to be the feelings for you today. And this is going to be the feelings for the relationship. And what? Hold on just 1 second, my loves. I am here. Hold on. Okie dokie. So, into the relationship we have on bottom, onto you we have on top. I'm getting over here a Page of Cups. He's thinking about reaching on out, sweetie pie, and into the relationship. He's ultimately thinking about making that very strong movement towards you. So, I'm basically going to have to say over here that this is good, my sweet love. In regards to you, he knows that he's not being completely fair, though, at this moment by not necessarily reaching on out. But that is simply because he is feeling kind of tired. He's still not 100% there. There is no doubt about it. Getting our 5 of Cups, also getting our 7 of Pentacles. We're looking towards a long-term investment with you. We don't have any doubt upon you in any kind of a way. Into his mind, he's dreaming at this moment, okay? So if you're wondering, what is he doing? What is he thinking about? How he truly feels about you? He is dreaming. He is thinking. He is imagining like that beautiful world, that beautiful place where you guys are together, where you're already a couple and things are going well. This is what he is wishing. This is what he is wanting and desiring. And this is how he seems to be moving on forward. So I'm going to say in regards to you, beautiful cards all together. In regards of the relationship, we've got like half going on through. Ultimately speaking, we have the love and the desire that is right over here. And down here we have the Magician, him wanting to take the lead, wanting to make it happen, but still not being able to do so. We got the Magician, we got our Ace of Wands, but we also have our Page of Swords in reverse. I'm going to say over here, we're still not ready to make that ultimate commitment, but it is still into our mind. It is still into our desires, but not to be expected right away. We're still onto, like, if you will, the waiting zone onto this one, but not because he doesn't want it, simply because he is not ready. But not being ready does not mean that we're not envisioning it, neither. Absolutely not. Now you say he probably has a lot of yeah, really, seriously, with 3 dogs and work stuff. Let's go and see. I'm sure that he is thinking about you, though. I'm absolutely sure about it. Even if he has 3 dogs. He only has 3 dogs right now. Does he not have more? He doesn't have the others' dogs with him also? Doesn't he have 5 dogs at this moment? All right. High Priestess, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups popping on through, sweetie. Basically, he does have a lot of things that are going on, which is one of the reasons why he is not necessarily reaching on out at this moment. But it doesn't take away that fact that he is thinking about you into a sweet, into an affectionate kind of a way. There's a very strong bond between you guys, but at this moment, there is no doubt about it. He's juggling a lot of things, not just within the dogs, but within his work. I feel like he's a little bit overwhelmed by, I'm basically going to say, all the responsibilities. He's overwhelmed by them. But that does not mean that he's not thinking about you. It doesn't mean that he's not appreciating you at this moment. I feel like he is thinking about you even when he's busy, because you have that positive connection, because of the connection that you've had into the past, because of the connection that you have at this moment, and because he values your relationships. So even to the chaos of his day altogether, I know that he's thinking about you into a very supportive way. I know that he's hoping that you're having a good day also. And I know also that he is into his thoughts. He's longing your touch. He's longing, I'm going to say, your affection in many different kind of ways. So, you know what? I'm going to say, as much as he would like to express into this moment, but I feel like he just has a lot of things that are going on. He wants you to know that you're always, but always into his thoughts with absolutely everything, sweetie. I don't necessarily see anything specific that he is thinking about at this moment, though, but there is no doubt that, yes, he is thinking about you, but he's thinking about you into the sense of the connection, the bond, the love, the togetherness. That's how he's truly thinking about you at this moment and how he's feeling. But I also know, into a little bit lovey-dovey into a certain ways, that he is longing for your touch, for your affection, for your presence, but he is tired, so you might not be hearing from him tonight, sweetie pie. Let me just go over here and let me go and give you some messages along the way. Love Shine, hi sweetie. Your questions are there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, he is watching Wise Puppy. Okay, I got you. So he actually has like 5 dogs, doesn't he? I think he's longing for more than just the recuperative kisses, quite frankly. Oh, I know, Elaine. I know, sweetie pie. I do have Love Shine, who's before you, though. Okay, sweetie? How you doing, Love Shine, sweetie? You're next, my love, if you're able to stick around. I don't know if you're leaving or not, but you're next, sweetie pie. No, I said I was going to give you love messages. I don't even know why I'm going over there. It is not part of my plan. Alrighty, we're going to go right over here. I know. I know, seriously, I told you. I feel like my one dog is way enough. You're effing doing good, Love Shine? All right, sweetie. Why are you effing doing good? Or was the F a mistake? Absolutely, Julie. All right. You are my favorite kind. Look at that, of magic. In your arms, time absolutely stands still. In your love, I find my strength. Also, your smile is my sunshine on a rainy day. There is nothing abnormal about it, my beautiful Elaine. It's all normal, sweetie. Oh, that was a mistake. All right. Well, it was funny. It really looked like you wanted to say that. It fits into it. I was thinking, oh my God, what kind of a good day did you have? You never write that stuff. My beautiful MZ, I shall see you later, if not for more questions, and I shall see you into the 18 plus later on. Let's go see Love Shine, who's trying not to be vulgar today. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let's go like that. And let's put a timestamp. You did have your 2 minutes of fame? What happened? What happened? Did you write it into your questions, or are you going to spill the tea? So 24 minutes for Love Shine. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, Elaine. Okay, so you did see M today. His thoughts during and after. Set up until sleep. His thoughts and feelings. Okay, I got you. Let's go and see that. So you did see M today. His thoughts during and after. Alrighty. Okay. Thoughts during and after. Here we go. And I'm waiting for why you had 2 minutes of fame. During and after. Honestly, I feel like he was wanting to kind of a little bit just let go of his power. I feel like he was happy to be with you. I feel like he was a little bit abandoning himself, just letting things go into the way that it should be without things being really all that complicated. So I'm actually going to have to say I feel like he was content. I feel like he was not necessarily planned though today. I feel like he had other things. He was able to cancel something, and this is why he was actually able to come and see you. He was quite happy by all the abundance, everything that you have given him or that you did, or the beautiful times that you guys have shared. It is loved, it is appreciated, but I'm seeing that the time that he was with you was, into his book, unexpected, because he was not supposed to be able to see you today. But he did find the time to do so. He did enjoy his time with you. And after, I just kind of feel like the time that he was with you, he was letting things just kind of go with the flow, not wanting to control anything, just wanted to spend some time together. And I feel like after, he was feeling fulfilled. He was feeling completed. He was feeling happy because he had seen you. Let me go and see over here. Oh, she did, Elaine. Well, hey, some people do, some people don't. Some people do and some don't. You say you want to try some socks. Go try some socks, sweetie pie. Socks can be good. Socks can be bad. Socks can be good. It goes both ways. Okay, hold on. I will show you up front the cards in just one moment, my beautiful love shine. So how's he feeling sun up until sun down? He's into a place, my sweet love, where he is trying to battle. Like, it's a battle, sweetie pie, to try to basically, you know, spend some time with you. But he's always able to a little bit find that place to jump on in, because for him it is important, and basically because he doesn't want to create any problems, doesn't want to create any tower moments. So he wants to keep things quite peaceful. He wants our beautiful chariot to follow onto its path. So he's willing to make changes. He's willing to jump on through. He's willing to do things, but it's like he's willing to do it sometimes, but not always. So into his feelings, you know, today, sun up until sleep and everything of the such. Into that, we're really into a place of forward movement, needing and wanting to do whatever it is that we need to do to get to what we want, which is ultimately to spend some beautiful time with you. Why is what? No. Love shine. You cannot look at them into that kind of way. The Tower in reverse is a good card in itself. This one just means that he's battling on through and able to see you. There's nothing wrong with him trying to make some time to see you. Nothing wrong with it. He's battling that altogether. The Fool is about jumping into different situations, wanting to do so, needing to do so, being a little bit impulsive sometimes. And the Chariot moving on forward towards you is a beautiful one too. Do not just look out for cups, for hearts, because you will find yourself biased into your messages, my sweet love. There's a lot of loving messages with just a Chariot or a Tower in reverse or anything. The Devil's got beautiful sweetness to it too. So I have to be careful with that, sweetie. Is it infatuation or is it love? No, the good socks or the bad socks have nothing to do with it being infatuation or love. You can have really good socks and be in love, and you can have really good socks and be infatuated. You could have really bad socks and be in love, and you can have really bad socks and, you know, yeah. Although I'm going to say if you're infatuated by somebody, no, you could even just be determined to get the good socks to make the person better. So no, one doesn't really go with the other. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what, if it's not good, it probably will remain that kind of a way unless the other person is completely open to doing things. Yeah. Here we go. Let me go and see over here what we have for love shine. Okay, wait. I still don't know why you had your 2 minutes of fame today, my beautiful love shine. Why did you get 2 minutes of fame today? What happened? Mark with wife, sun up until sleep, sweetie. Mark with wife, sun up until sleep. Again, if any cups pop on through, do not necessarily hold on to cups. There are wands that are very sexual cards also. Like, you really have to take everything into consideration. That being said, how is M doing with the wife? A lot of stagnation with a Hanged Man in reverse. Let's go and see how the day is actually moving on forward and how it's progressing. Also getting over here our Four of Cups. They are talking. There's no secrets really at this moment other than the fact that he is, you know, spending time with you and he has a relationship with you. Our Four of Cups in reverse is saying that the communication is okay. They are talking and they're not necessarily hiding something from one another. So are there any conflicts today? Not really. Any problems? No. I'm going to say it's same old, same old. They're back home. They're doing their own thing and it is what it is. See? Our Hierophant in reverse is saying that he's not really necessarily paying a lot of attention or thinking to it altogether about him and the wife. So Just kind of going with the flow, sweetie. Mark's thoughts and feelings. Absolutely. A stock 2 minutes, right? Let's go see. Feelings towards Amy. Feelings towards Amy. What's towards our beautiful love shine? What do we have? See, there's your Ace of Cups. Feelings towards you. Love, wanting to offer love, wanting with the Three of Wands to continue on to a path together. So he does love you. He is continuing on into his vibes, into his energy, my sweet love. Absolutely. Not a bad card altogether. And let's go and see a little bit of tarot, what he has to say. But we're going to go to this little deck. Oopsie. Okay. Three of Cups. He loves you. He does. He wants to be with you. He does. A Three of Cups is a third party type of situation, which is absolutely correct. Also, Wheel of Fortune that is following on through. He basically wants you to know that, yes, he does love you. Yes, he does want to continue on to the path with you. But he also wants you to know that he cannot necessarily determine or give you anything into the long run, into a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. He can really only just kind of go day by day. Beautiful love shine. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Elaine. Let's go see what's happening with Elaine. Elaine. I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to go and see Mimi. Okay, Mimi's going to be on up next. What is Y up to now? Hold on just a second, sweetie. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Voilà, ça me bien refaire. Dis-moi si t'as besoin d'aide. Voilà, ça te bien.
Non, j'ai pas envie.
Ok, voilà, ça te bien si t'as besoin de quelque chose.
Mais quoi?
Okay. So, what is Y up to now? You feel like she isn't doing well after posting something. And purple, but she put, okay, let me go see. So we're with our beautiful Elaine. Just give me one moment. Alrighty, hello everybody who is onto the shorts feed. Welcome to the live, by the way. Alright, I'm basically going to have to stay over here with what you're talking about. I feel as though Y is actually kind of navigating different type of complex feelings altogether. So she is working on different things. There's no doubt it's not necessarily an easy kind of a way. I do feel like she's trying to express herself online, but I don't necessarily feel like she's trying to do it in order to get your attention, or in order to get a reaction coming from you, or in order to get a statement. I feel like it is out there because she is looking for attention, but not necessarily from one specific person. So I feel as though she was trying to provoke a reaction, didn't necessarily get what it was that she wanted, kind of followed it with somewhat of a subtle kind of a message, but that's what it is. So I'm going to say she's probably seeking validation or attention from other people. I feel like she's looking for, with the purple heart and the she, her kind of a statement, I feel like she is hinting for a desire of recognition, a desire of support is really what it is. I feel like she needs to explore that a little bit more. I feel like she's looking for a different type of care within it. And this is what I can see within that, my love. I feel as though she is into a place where she has a lot of emotional processing, and her well-being, I'm going to say she's okay. I'm not going to say she's great. I'm going to say she's okay. I'm going to say that she's questioning herself. She's looking for validation. She's looking for attention more than anything, but she's not necessarily looking for attention coming from you. She's looking for attention from people who follow her or watch her, or people that are around her. Does Ya still care about you? She does still care about you, but it's not love. It's a care. It's a care into a friendship kind of a way. It's, I care about you because I spent time with you, because, you know, we were together at some point. And so we never really completely forget about the people that we're with. They don't become horrible at some point in time, right? Sometimes it becomes complicated, but nothing much more. So I'm basically going to have to say she's always going to hold you within her heart. She knows that you're nice. She knows that you're sweet. She knows that you're loving. But life is just really not meant for you guys. There are too many restrictions, too many things that are happening onto her side. And she's not willing to face, not willing to work through it. And therefore, she's deciding to continue on to her path. So does she still care for you? I will say yes. I don't ever really feel like that's going to leave. But does she love you? I will say she did at one point, but I feel as though time has, she has healed within time, even though she has not found herself yet, even though she hasn't found her happiness yet, she has somewhat healed from that experience. If I go and look what's going to be happening into the month of November and December all together, yeah. You can post your questions, my beautiful love, Sean, again. You can post your questions, sweetie. I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? Yeah. As for what's really happening over here, December and November. These are months for you of, I'm going to say, transition, of changes, of healing. You got healing to do, sweetie. Eight of Swords. You're doing good with it, though. You're doing good with it because you seem to be releasing it over here. You seem to be releasing a lot of restraints that are around you. You seem to be getting bigger ideas, better ideas. You seem to be moving on forward. Five of Cups, feeling less lonely, balancing things. Things are still not completely balanced, though. There's still like an imbalance that is there. I'm going to say for the rest of November and December, whether it be relationship, work, personal growth, I don't necessarily see anything necessarily happening in love. I do see personal growth, though. This is what I'm going to say. Embrace transitions that are coming towards you. Embrace the change, all right? Now, the year is kind of starting to wind on down, and we often kind of reflect on, oh, what happened, what didn't happen, what did we do, what did we not do, and so on, so on. We make a little bit of our summary, right? Now, yes, there will be some changes coming into your life, but there's already been a lot of changes into your life if you look at the very beginning of the year all the way up until now. So you need to know that these changes are coming into your life, whether it has to be within work, personal relationships, within yourself. These 2 months, okay, is an opportunity, well, they are, and not is, but they are an opportunity for you to reassess your goals, to wrap up those loose ends, to set the stage for the year that's going to be coming on up for you. So reflection, definitely take some time, evaluate what you've learned in 2024. What are the key lessons? How have your goals shifted? What can you do to get clarity? What can you do to prepare for the new beginning that's coming your way? Set your intentions for 2025. Strengthen, okay? November and December, it's about having stronger personal connections. Reach out, reconnect with the people that you care about, that you believe you could still have a connection with. Now is a good time to actually bridge those gaps in November and December. Be aware of emotional triggers at the very same time. Holiday season brings all different kind of complicated feelings and triggers, and oh my dear God, be careful for that. All right, focus on your self-care into the month of November and December. Focus onto your boundaries. Set your clear boundaries. Create some time for yourself. Make sure that you have your own professional growth at the same time. So finish it strong, sweetie pie. Go out. Outstanding projects, things you haven't done this year that you wanted to do, go out, do them, wrap them up, give yourself that focus. And you know what? Then I'm going to say around the end of December, just relax the rest of the year, sweet love, and wait for 2025 to kick on in. But this is for you about reconnecting with people from the past who can be good for you in the present, okay? It's about wrapping up the past in people that are no longer good for you also. It's setting your boundaries. It's moving on forward in what you need and what you want and what you desire. It's moving on forward basically into the good things. So you have the finances that you want in 2025. So you have the connections that you want and you don't feel bad about different connections. And it's about taking a lot of time for you to reassess, to figure out, and to set everything straight. That's what you're going to be doing into the next 2 months. Yeah. A Hermit, love message. Here we go. Love Shine, you are next. Hey, Peter. Nice to see you, sweetie. Nice to see you. You are so very special to me. This love does scare me. Do you see me into that kind of a way? I need time for me. Strength, ego, playing a very, very strong part. And I am getting the card that I do dream about you sometimes. Thank you for your caramel cappuccino, sweetie pie. Alrighty. Elaine, I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Let's go see our beautiful Love Shine. It is my pleasure, sweetie pie. See you tomorrow if you do come on in at an earlier time. So tomorrow's at 6 p.m. Love Shine, here we go, sweetie. And then we have Mimi. I'm just going to put Mimi into the wild card. That's what I'm going to do. Mimi's next. Yas wants reassurance into her life by people that she knows and people that she cares for. That's what she's looking for. No, she's not confused. She's looking for people who know her, who care about her, who love her, to reassure her and to really just kind of tell her that everything is okay. Yeah, like she's seeking attention. That's it. Into a friendship kind of way. She's just seeking attention, my love. Yeah. Hi, Faye. How are you doing, sweetie pie? I'm going to go and see what's happening into... I do see you. You're here, sweetie. Hi, Faye. I've got you next. How's that, my beautiful Faye? I've got you next. And I do have your question over here, okay, sweetie? So just give me a couple minutes. I'm with Love Shine, and you're going to be next, okay, Faye? Thank you for your patience, and thank you for your donation and joining on in. Everything is good, sweetie. You'll be up in a few moments. So sweet love, sweet love, sweet love, sweet love. Yeah. So, No, Elaine, I feel like she wants to ultimately be your friend, but can't necessarily be your friend at this moment. You know, sometimes in life you can be friends with somebody, but you can't be friends with that person until your life is kind of settled, things are more put into their own correct place, and then you could be friends with them. That's what I feel. I feel like it's not the divine timing. Yeah. Alrighty, Love Shine, you wanted to know. What is that, Peter? You say your day is sort of okay. Oh, you love Ferraris. Yeah, Ferraris are nice cars. I say go ahead with it. If you can purchase one, why not, sweetie? What do you need to know with M coming on up? Here we go for Love Shine. Did I put a timestamp? Did I? Yeah, I did. It was 44 minutes. Okay. What do you need to know? You need to know basically that he's going to continue to love you. But you also need to know that don't expect changes. Unless Love Shine, unless you make modifications, unless somebody steps out of the current boundaries, of the current regulations, and it's not going to be him, so I'm going to say you. Unless you modify something, unless you stand up and you say something and you change something, then this is what you're going to get. All right? If you decide to stand up and do something, then, you know, like not be completely available for him and switch things up and everything as such, then this energy will definitely change. But for the moment, getting our Nine of Swords, stress is still always going to be a little bit there. But hey, stress is in all love relationships, seriously. Death, changes, see? Changes. Okay, it's not a bad thing altogether, sweetie pie. Look, we do have some anxiousness, we do have some stress, we do have some, you know, sleepless nights. We do have the Death card, which is changes and transformations. But in this case, it's actually a good thing. You're having changes and transformations while we're looking towards the future. We're looking towards something that is better. Perhaps something that could be a little bit stronger. Hello, Margaret. Nice to see you, sweetie. Not a bad thing altogether. Let's go see a little bit more what's happening towards that, okay? So what are going to be these changes? What will be these changes? These changes coming on through. Getting a little bit of lack of clarity. Things not being completely 100% clear, but getting some happiness along the way. So, sweetie, I'm going to say pretty much the exact same thing you've got at this moment. What do you need to know for Mark coming up? Nothing is going to change. You make him happy. I'm sorry. He wants to continue to see you, but nothing is ever clear. You're always going to be wondering, is he saying the truth? Is he not saying the truth? You know, the status of him not necessarily preparing in advance, or sometimes preparing and telling you we'll see each other that date, that time, but he can at the last. Everything that you have right now will continue. There are no changes. Sorry, I don't know why I got this tickle into my throat. My God, I took something to drink. I don't know. I shall survive. Alrighty. Sorry. What do you need to know? What is very important about his love that you do need to know? He doesn't want to make you sad. He doesn't want to feel any judgment. Doesn't want to have any judgment. Ultimately, all he wants is, I'm going to say, happiness. Financial happiness and happiness into his life. He wants to have abundance. Now, abundance comes in different forms. It comes, yes, money. It comes in, yes, happiness and love and so many different kind of things. That's all he really wants. So what very important about this love do you need to know? Money is always going to come first. And his abundance is always going to come first. He loves you, but I can't say anything more from it. He doesn't want to be judged, and he's not moving on. He's not going anywhere. So that is very important you to know, that he's not going to go and see somebody else, that he's not going to leave you, that he's not going to, you know, cheat onto you and replace you with somebody else. So yeah, this is what I'm going to say, sweetie. You're going to be staying into the place where you're at. Again, with the Eight of Cups, staying into the position, even if it's not the best position to be into. What do I see into your future altogether? Let's say just altogether, what do I see into your future? I see you concentrating more into work. I see you working. I see you concentrating more into work. If you're writing anything, love, Sean, I'm going to come and see you in a moment. I just don't want to lose your questions, okay? I see you being a little bit unbalanced. I see you looking at towards a future, wanting to plan towards a future, but not quite knowing how to do it. And you're figuring the best way to do it is to concentrate onto work. I see you, Queen of Wands, not having much power into your position, into your love relationship with M. Death, no changes, no transitions. So basically, what do I see into your future? You're going to be putting more time into your business. You're going to be working more onto it because you figure that that's something that is good for you. It's something that's going to bring something good for you. But into your life altogether, things are remaining unbalanced, not okay, not the way that you would like them to. You're looking towards a future because the future is always uncertain, and you don't have any power into the actual relationship that you're in. Therefore, stagnation remains. And you say terror from and his feelings. Let me go and see what you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. You didn't feel well, sweetie. Let me go and see that. Elaine, is John testing you because he kept testing you like you overcome your hurdles? No, I don't believe he's testing you, sweetie. No. Hold on. Down into the road in terms of life, sweetie, we're going to have to see a little bit, okay, Elaine? Into November and December, you're working onto yourself. You're figuring things out. I personally see you, quite frankly, my love, doing your own thing, working onto your career for the following. I'm going to say 2025 is a year for you to work onto your career, sweetie pie. And then you're slowly going to start looking, once you have healed, once you have your career settled, you're going to start looking towards moving. You're going to start looking towards settling on down. But those are all things that are probably going to be happening in 2026. If you do gain power, how are things going to be? I do have our Empress who came on through, our Two of Pentacles and our King of Swords. If you do step into your power, there's absolutely no doubt about it that he's going to a little bit step down because he's going to feel like it's complicated. The Empress is no longer into the position that she used to be into. There's no longer questions of who does what. It seems to be a little bit more you who is judging and changing things, and that's going to kind of scare him. That being said, he will a little bit pull away, no doubt about it. But he will be on back. You will live with much less stress, my beautiful love, Sean, and you're ultimately going to find yourself happier with less conflicts because you're finally going to get something that is suitable for you and not just for him. So basically, there will be modifications, there will be changes before the actual situation is corrected. You will have that transitional period that will be difficult, that will not be an easy place to be into. But after that, you will see that things will start to make sense. Things will put themselves back into the right place. And that's where you'll be able to find a little bit more of a balance. I don't want you, though, my beautiful love, Sean. I do not want you, sweetie pie, to, I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't want you to think that this person is with you at this moment, and you are with this person because it is convenient for you and is convenient for this person. This person loves you, but this person can fluctuate easily because of what is happening at home. If anything happens at home, you're dependent on what happens with him and at home for your relationship to survive, which makes it a very scary place for you to be into love, because it is not just about how you act and what you say and what you do. It's about what happens between him and at home that determines if your relationship continues. That's where the scary part is, because it doesn't matter how much you give of yourself. It doesn't matter how sweet you are, how loving you are, and everything is such. It's not about that. It's all about, are things okay at home? Is he able to continue doing what's going on at home and being with you? If he can, your relationship will continue to strive into the way that it is, but it will reach somewhat of a peak, it will reach a certain point, even if you do stand your ground, where he's not going to be able to give you more. He will respect you more. He will, figure out different little dates, and you'll figure out a way and an outcome that is better for you and for him. So instead of it just being good for him, it'll be good for you too. But the actual outcome in 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years is still going to be completely uncertain, because it depends on point A, which is him and family. And that's the scary thing. He could, my love. He could. There's no doubt about it, sweetie. There's no doubt about it. I can go and see, but the energy is probably going to be scattered because it's not something that seems to be planned. If it does happen, it could be into a few years from now. For the moment, it's a no. But like I said, the energy can change. The relationship that you have is all based on how things work at home, because that's his number one priority. Things we could go into all different kind of scenarios here, sweetie pie. He could at some point, she could decide and say, oh my God, this is not working anymore, and you're not giving yourself, and I don't spend enough time, and this is the end. She could fall in love with somebody else. There could be a rupture, and he could be with you, and you could leave your hubby. Oh, a lot of things could happen, sweetie. But I do not foresee them at the moment. But a lot of things can change. What you need to know is that you need to make this relationship more respectful so that you are respected. And so it's not just about him, but it's also about you. You will feel happier. You will feel more validated. You will feel more loved. And you will be able to love him into a better kind of a way without feeling all the frustrations or the anger or the resentment sometimes, and things you have to keep on in within. Things can be more open. Things can be better. But the situation will always remain that number one is always going to be the family. It can always develop, my beautiful Elaine. It can always develop, sweetie. Everybody's intuition can develop, sweetie pie. You just have to pay attention to it and listen to it, my love. Yeah. It's my pleasure, sweetie. Let me give you, I think you want some tarot from him, sweetie. Hold on. Faye, my love, you are on up next, okay? I don't know if there's anything that you want to add on into your question, or if everything is okay the way that it is. You let me know, okay? Well, let's go and see the tarot coming from M, love. We're going to go and see this little deck. I know, love shine, this puts you into, and please send me an email if you want to ventilate, if you want to talk or anything. I know that when we kind of open up everything and we look at it, there's a lot of possibilities, there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of things that could be happening, but I feel like at the same time we have to see it, and we have to realize that it is there, because it is something that could happen. And often we have wants and desires, but we can't necessarily get them. Therefore, there's a lot of disappointment. 9 of Wands popping on through with our Page of Pentacles. He is quite happy when he is with you, my sweet love. When he is with you, he does not necessarily see any issues or any problems. When he is with you, he is at peace. He is happy. He also wants you to know, though, that when he is with you at this moment in time, that he is into a place where, yes, he does love you, but he can only give you so much, is what I'm seeing over here. He wants you to accept the love that he gives you. He wants you to accept the feelings that he has for you, the time that he has for you, because he truly is trying to give you the very best that he can possibly do at this moment, because he does love you. And I know it's not always all that clear because he doesn't show it that way and he doesn't say it, but it's what he's trying to say. I feel like he has, love Shine. I feel like he has on a few occasions. Yeah, he has. He has on a few occasions because of the issues. Because of the issues in prioritization. Because into his mind, this needs to be nice. It needs to be enjoyable. It needs to be filled with abundance. He feels like he has the power to end this whenever it is that he wants. Because what he wants, like I said, and I saw it earlier, I told you the 10 of Pentacles, it's back again. He wants abundance. He wants abundance financially speaking. He's working onto it. He wants abundance, family, love. If the relationship no longer offers abundance, love, companionship, and something that is easygoing, that he will release it, because then it becomes the same thing then with his wife. So yes, he has thought about it, but he has not, because he does love you and he doesn't want to lose you. Yes. I'm going to say probably into the last year 2 times. Oh, my beautiful love Shine. I'm sending you so much love. I don't want you, though, to hold on to that and think to me. I don't want you to hold on to the negativity of it, my beautiful love Shine. He's still with you because he loves you. He's still with you because he wants to be with you and he cares for you. I don't want you to hold on to something negative, because the negative is only going to bring you down. I know, but you know, it is what it is. I know, whenever he is mad, whenever he is that upset, he kind of thinks, oh my God, I need to end this. Because I'm not good within this. And then he reabsorbs, he's okay, he reanalyzes, but it does happen, sweetie. My beautiful face, sweetie. You're not sure what's going on with you guys. It's just chaos, so you don't even know what to ask, right? Okay, let's go see what's happening, sweetie pie. Let's just go over here. Like that. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Okay, sweetie. So, let's go and figure this out. We are with Faye at this moment. Unless there's any changes, I'm going to go and see Mimi after. So Mimi's going to be up next. All right. Let's go figure out what's happening, sweetie. Okay. A lot of self-doubt into your relationship. A lot of self-doubt. It's like both of you guys are due almost for a pause. Like a break, like an actual break. needing to take a couple days or a week or 2 weeks just to have a certain freedom. There is a need coming from both parties of freedom, to think, to figure out, because things have become a little bit complicated. We're feeling vulnerable. We're feeling like we have a lot of doubts, and quite frankly, you're feeling a little bit the same thing. I don't know if you're feeling this, but he's definitely feeling this, that the relationship is a little bit one-sided. We feel like things are imbalanced, therefore there's no happiness into it. We feel like we're kind of acting a little bit selfishly in different kind of ways. We feel like there's the power, the dynamics into the power of the relationship are off also. That being said, your husband does still believe that you guys are meant to be together. I'm not going to say that your husband wants to have divorce or separation, but something definitely needs to be happening, because there are too many conflicts, there are too many disagreements, and there seems to be no way out. Let's go see what's going to be happening with this. Are you guys able to just kind of give yourself, either go for some therapy so you guys can communicate well, because we still have the desire to be together, to continue a relationship, and to love each other? Is there any kind of a way that you think your hubby would do that, my love? Get some help, get some communication. Or maybe if he doesn't want to get any help or get any communication, maybe he could write you a letter or an email, whatever. Give himself 2-3 days, write it so he can reread it, and then send it out to you. You can do the same thing towards him, and you guys can really expose how you're feeling, what do you think is wrong, how maybe you would try to repair it. Let each other know, do you still love each other, how do you feel, all those things. Sometimes it's easier to actually write it down than to actually speak about it, and it avoids a lot of conflicts of, you know, just kind of thinking, what's the other person's going to say? And then I kind of jump on in and I say something, and you never really quite get to say what it is that you want to say. And things get twisted and turned, and it becomes a war. Anyways, think about it. It could be a way, write each other somewhat of a message, of a mail, of a letter. He sucks at communication. Exactly. That's why you guys need to talk. You have a literary pull. That's it. I know, my love, but that's a problem there too, sweetie. You just mentioned, I was talking about communication, and you're talking about it. But when you wrote, I have literally pulled words out of him. You shouldn't have to do that. And when you're doing that, sometimes, as much as you think that that is correct and that is what he wants to say, it might not be the right way he wants to say it. It might not be the right way that he wants to put it out. It is so important, even though you think you know what he wants to say, and you just want to get it out, it doesn't mean that that's what he wants to say. Don't do that, sweetie pie. Let him speak. If he doesn't want to speak, then he don't speak. That's it, okay? But you need to let him speak, because often we get ahead of ourselves and we end up saying things that the person doesn't really want to say, but because of the frustration, because of the conflict, things become more complicated. Our King of Wands, impulsiveness over here. Your husband can be a little bit domineering sometimes. You feel like you're not worth anything. You feel like you're worthless towards him. You feel like this is just a bunch of drama and deceit. You feel like sometimes you're actually being a little bit manipulated into something, and the energy is all over the place. Sweet love, I keep getting, though, your husband loves you. He's not going anywhere. You guys need to figure out where you're going to go. He's not cheating on you. He's not doing anything of the such. So he's not cheating, and he's not wanting to leave you. But he is wanting to fix it, but doesn't know how to do so. That's where maybe therapist comes on in. If he's not willing to go and do the therapist, if he's not willing to sit down and talk with you, if he's not willing to write down that letter, there's nothing more that you can do, sweetie. After you have said everything that you need to say, you can't do it all by yourself. I myself do not see a separation at this moment, but I see a lot of complications. And that's it. You're not sure if you want to stay. You're not sure if you want to stay because you still love, you still care, and you're still wondering if there's something to do. So you need to expose this, though, my beautiful Fae. You need to expose this to him. But everything changes into the way that we say things. You know, sometimes we're arguing and we say, you know what? I just want to leave. This is just not working for me anymore. That seems like, even though it is true, it could seem like manipulation. It could seem like a lot of different, like a threat in some kind of a way. When in reality, all you're saying is, this is no longer suiting me. I'm no longer comfortable into this. I'm thinking of walking away because my needs are not fulfilled. You see the difference between both of them? You're both expressing the same thing, but into a different way. One of them is into an attack mode where the person doesn't know what to do. And the other one is more into a docile kind of a way where the other person can reflect, say something back, but not feel attacked. That's what you guys have to work upon. Trying to get the message through without feeling attacked, but needing to let the other person know the truth of the reality of it, that you feel like you're not loved, you're not cared for, you feel like it's a one-way kind of a street, you're not finding yourself here anymore, but you're still here because you still care, you still love, and you still do want to make something happen, but you need him to help you on out. This is a two-way road. It's not a one-way road. But if you guys do not communicate, there's no doubt about it, into the following year, there will be an ending. Something must be done, either between both of you guys or with help, sweetie pie. But I will definitely tell you, like, there's no cheating, there's nothing of the such. I will definitely confirm to you that he still loves you, he still wants to be with you, and he doesn't want to walk away. He still believes that you are the woman for him. He still believes that you guys are meant to be together. But are you guys able to talk this through, to find the right communication? That's going to be and I say you and him, that's going to be the obstacle that you guys have to pass on through. I'll give you some messages, my sweet love, but I swear to you, he's not wanting to leave. He loves you. He truly does. He is hurting just as much as you are, but he doesn't know how to say it. So my beautiful sweetie, I kid you not, my love. Everything is into the way that we say things. Everything is into the way that we move on forward with things. And even, you know what, therapy, it doesn't mean that it has to be, yes, like if he has his own issues, it could be his own therapy. He could go to some type of therapy so he can figure himself out. So he can talk and express himself in different kind of ways. You guys could do couple therapy too. And it doesn't have to be into an office. It could be online. It could be partially him and then partially you. Like, there's a lot of different choices out there, but I need you to look at it, because even though you're hurt and you're upset and you've got one foot out the door, he still has both feet inside. He's not going anywhere because he loves you, but he's hurting just as much as you are. So remember that. And if you do really want to mend this, you guys are going to have to find some way to talk, sweetie. Let me give you some messages, okay? I'm actually going to go over here. If you need to send me an email, you want to write anything of the such, please go ahead with it, okay? Definitely, my love. Hey, I've got Smile in the house. Hey, Smile. Nice to see you, sweetie. What a horrible laugh that was. It sounded like Woody Woodpecker. God. MZ also. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to give you some messages. Faye, send me an email if you want to. If you're thinking about things, you're wondering about things, you want to vent, you're wondering, oh, should I say this or should I write this? Send me an email. I'll help you out as I can, okay? Messages, sweetie. You deserve more than what I give you. All right. I look at your pictures onto my phone. I need to heal myself at this moment. I have some trust issues within myself. Sometimes I find you a little bit intimidating, but I have never ever felt this strongly about anybody into the past. I want to talk with you. I just don't know how. I am going through a dark night of the soul, but I want you to know that I think you're so adorable. My dear, beautiful Faye, please do reach out if you need to. If you need to or if you want to. Sometimes it's not a question of need. Sometimes it's a question of want. All right? I will reply tomorrow, not today, but I will reply. Okay? I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Hold on strong. Been there before, sweetie. Been there before. It's not an easy place to be into, sweetie. So, yeah. Okay. It's not an easy place to be into, but at some point, communication must be there and a decision must be made. I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. I'm going to go and see what's happening into our chat. I saw that we have Smile. Mais comment ça va, Smile? Je sais que tu n'es pas à Québec, mais tu es plus autour de Toronto, mais voilà. I know you're somewhere around in Canada. All right, here we go. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Smile. You're going to be back into your ring if you come back in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to go and see Mimi because Mimi's been onto my list for quite some time. And I'm going to come and see you. So, yeah, you're right after Mimi, my sweetie pie. Is that good for you? All right, let's go and see. You're anxious, pending the results. I know, right? Oh, my God, my beautiful Smile. And please, nobody into the live. Nobody. Even if it is tempting for you guys to say, I voted for... No, I don't want to know who you voted for. But I love you guys. I just hope that whoever you vote for, you're going to win. But it's a scary election. Even for us over here in Canada. It's scary. Yeah, you guys are like our best allies into the world. If things don't go well for you, they don't go well for us. It's a scary place. So, yeah. I hope you guys get the best results ever. I suppose it's going to take a few days, right? I know, Smile. I'm going to be anxious. I'm going to go and see. I know there's a lot of things going on. I know. I've seen so much. I was talking about it. With my dad this weekend. Yeah, my dad is like, his eyes are onto the TV screen 24 out of 24 watching what's going on. My mom doesn't want to talk about it because it makes her too upset. Alrighty, so let me go and see. I know, right? I know. And we all have different ideas, different thoughts upon it. But hey, politics are politics. And I have a little bit my idea that, I don't know, I will say for politics in Canada, okay, I'll speak for us over here. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You try to pick the very best. How's that? No, the last one I did was weird, Peter. It sounded like, I don't know what it was. It sounded like Woody the Woodpecker. Alrighty, so here we go. Yeah, like over here in Canada, we always end up voting for the same people usually because not that I'm going to put everybody into the same boat, but we have Quebec, which is a lovely, sweet place, but we have a different thought. We have a different perspective on things. So we usually end up voting for different kind of parties, and the rest of Canada votes for others, but the rest of Canada is so much bigger compared to us. So yeah, we always end up into the same circle, quite frankly, don't we, Elaine? It's always around the same circle. Good night, Elaine, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. All right, so Mimi it is, and then I'm going to go and see our beautiful MC, and I'm going to come and see my beautiful Smile. So Smile, I say take yourself a drink, sweetie. Yeah, wine, mojito. It's one of those nights, right? Whatever, a beer, if you like beer, do what you've got. Yes, relax your beautiful soul and watch the evening. Did you, my beautiful Smile, you're still a citizen, so you were able to vote, right? Did you vote, my love? Again, I don't want to know who you voted for, but did you vote? You were able to vote? Like your word. Yeah, and you're definitely going to, yes. All right. And at the very worst, if the outcome is not the one that you wanted, take an extra drink. Your ballot is missing? What do you mean it's missing? Oh my God. How does that even happen? It's missing. Something's wrong with that is all I can say. Oh, sweet Lord. I hope nobody ends up taking your vote, sweetie. All right, so Mimi it is. Mimi is going to be at 121. And voila. Okay. I'm no longer looking at the chat for the moment, guys. I do love you guys. I'm just not looking for the moment, okay, sweeties? Simply because I'm going to be gone into my email because I have a very long email. Yes, Mimi likes to chitter chatter. Let's go and see what we got into the chitter chatter. Okie dokie. You're planning on moving to Canada or America or Alaska, Texas or Florida. That's a lot of different places, sweetie. I don't know. Go to either one of them, sweetie. And what is that? You would hope not. It'd be considered fraud. I don't know, Smile. Over here, quite frankly, when you do not vote, somebody can take your vote. Like, yeah, like it's not just a vote, you didn't vote. A party or somebody can actually end up taking it, which is why it's important over here to actually vote. Even if you're not going to vote for a party because you don't want them and you just want to cross every single little X onto the box to cancel your vote, then you must go in and cancel them. Otherwise, it will be taken and stolen. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. Okay, so here we go, sweetie, for Mimi. You have a lot of things to speak about, don't ya? Okay. Here we go. Mimi it is. Oh, isn't it? Well, my dear God. Good thing, right? It's from New York, so maybe it could sort out. Hopefully. Yeah, no, over here, they'll just steal your vote. Well, they'll steal it, but I guess they steal it into an incognito kind of a way. All right, so Mimi, here we go. Let's go and see what we've got, followed by MZ and Smiles. So, Mimi, you are having one of those weeks. Again. I feel like those weeks are just kind of accumulating each other, sweetie. Okay, so you're having a challenging work situation right now with CH and MT. You're picking up onto an awful lot of negative vibes altogether. It just kind of seems like the tension is weighing heavily upon you. Poof! Again, you don't really necessarily want to talk about it neither. You're feeling judged like left and right and middle and everywhere you can actually think about it. The dynamics between colleagues is tricky. Okay, especially because there's like subtle kind of undermining and passive aggressive type of behavior that is actually happening, which it seems like CH might actually be doing with the folder comment. All right, so it's understandable that you're feeling frustrated, even kind of isolated at this moment into this type of environment. My God, I get you. But let's go and see what's happening. Let's go and see CH's feelings towards you to begin with. As for CH, definitely playing some power games, trying to make herself look good at the expense of others, especially you. Oh, I swallowed weirdly. I'm sorry. Her attitude, the hidden comments behind your back, the subtle kind of little digs, like the folder kind of comment, all point to her trying to assert dominance and make you feel inferior, which you definitely don't want to be into. So the way that she talks to you, the way that she suggests that she might not have a favorable opinion of you is possibly viewing you as a competitor, somebody who really just needs to step on up to elevate to herself, sweetie. So I know that you probably already sense that CH is not somebody who is generally interested into a collaboration or into any type of respect, okay? She is creating distance. She is creating tension because of her own insecurities or her own need to feel... Ta tablette est en bas sur le comptoir. Or need to feel superior. Unfortunately, I'm actually going to have to say that kind of people are going to bring you down. Okay, sweetie? MT's behavior altogether. If we go and talk about MT... sweetie pie. MT, she's playing both sides, okay? Trying to act into a way when CH is around and then behaving differently when she's not. This is an effort to win your favor, which CH, or to align with herself with a more dominant type of personality into the room. It's common in toxic work environments for people to shift their behavior based onto the present because it kind of looks like MT is going to do this again and again and again and again and again and again and again to validate or to simply leverage altogether. So what I'm going to say is this. Absolutely understandable that you're staying away from it, and please do, God, stay away from it, because their behavior is not helping you feel secure. It's not helping you feel like you're supported at work. The issue here is that in trying to make themselves feel good, they're actually making you feel like you're the bad guy. You're the fall guy. You're the scapegoat, if you will. They're using you as a way to elevate their own status, and that's not fair for you. It's not okay, and it's not something that you should actually tolerate. That being said, what can you really do? Not too much at this point in time, sweetie pie. Now, they might notice that you're actually pulling away, which is good, although notice your distance, but more likely they're going to interpret it as you being difficult, as you being, a little standoffish. Or they might even recognize that you have created this to divide them, okay? Remember, they're trying to put you out to be the bad person. Now, if they do feel it, they might be annoyed, they might be confused, and probably not really quite self-reflecting on how they've actually contributed to being into this problem, into having this issue at this moment. Sweetie, how do they see you? Let's go and see. How do they see you? You had a long email, sweetie pie. All right, let's continue. How do they actually see you? My beautiful MZ is going to be on ups, followed out by our beautiful queen over there, Smile, also. So, how do they actually see you at this moment? CH. CH is seeing you as someone who is either a threat because you're independent, competent, and you don't tolerate their behavior, and she can manipulate you. Yes. She might try to actually make you feel like you're small, that you're less capable, because she needs to feel like she is in control. This is not the first time you felt this way. This is a pattern. This is a behavior coming from her. It's creating the division, using people as stepping stones to boost her own image. As for MT, she's somebody who's trying to navigate through her powers, sweetie. She's like a newborn Superman. She's got powers, and she's trying to see what's going to be happening with it. She's trying to position herself in a favorable light with CH, who's already a problem. Now, her feelings towards you could actually be quite influenced by CH's behavior. MT could be subtly aligning with CH's treatment of you because she sees it into a way to keep into CH's good books. But deep down, MT is not feeling as strongly about you one way or another way when CH is not present altogether. So her actions are more something that is of a personal animosity altogether. I feel like whenever she is actually close to CH, she tries to kind of boost everything altogether. Basically, we're going to have to say into your work situation, you're feeling stuck between these dynamics. You're frustrated. Understandable. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Focus onto your task. Feel proud about what you're accomplishing. Do what you do best. Stay away from the drama. And this is what you've got to do. I know that their actions, I know that the way that they're doing things, the weight of their actions, motivations, and I know it sucks all the way through, sweetie. You need to focus on what you can control. Ignore the negativity. Trust to shift, okay, your attention to your own performance. Even if CH, even if MT, they're trying to bring you down, your work and the quality of your contributions are still going to matter. It might not change how they actually behave towards you, but it can definitely help you to feel like you are intact, like you are good, like you are willing and you are deserving of moving on forward and being strong. And set yourself some boundaries, especially if you feel like you're being used or manipulated. Set clear boundaries with them, even if it is just those mental barriers. Do it. Do not let their behavior affect you into your own self-worth in any kind of a way, because you deserve so much better, my sweet love. If we go and see what's happening with Mr. Harry and MZ, if you're around, you're up next in just a few seconds. Mr. Harry, yes. Let's go see what's happening with Mr. Harry, sweetie pie. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. Greatly appreciated. All right. You mentioned Mr. Harry, like you're not really expecting any changes. And I know, I get you, definitely. Understandable. I know that you've already kind of made peace with the fact that things are not progressing because they've been a little bit of a stall, right? I know his birthday is coming on up. I know that you feel a little bit indifferent and you've already kind of decided to move on or to let go. What's going to be important for you this moment is to let go of expectations. Expectations will hurt you, sweetie pie. You've realized that pursuing something with him is not going to bring you the satisfaction or the fulfillment that you're hoping for. Giving up onto that expectation could be a really healthy step forward. You deserve to be with somebody who values you, who respects you into a way that's going to align with your needs. Celebrate yourself at the same time, okay? His birthday is coming. Take it as an acknowledgement of how far you've come into your own self-awareness, into your own emotional growth. Learn to identify when it is time for you to a little bit step away, because that is going to be a beautiful and a very magical and very powerful key moment into your life altogether, sweetie. So if I'm going to sum this all up for you, CH, okay, sees you as somebody that she needs to undermine to feel better about herself. MT is aligning with CH to maintain favor, to be less aggressive when CH is not around. Your work, focus on what you've got, onto your performance, sweetie. As for Mr. Harry, let go of expectations is the best that I can tell you, sweetie pie. And I will leave you some messages coming from Mr. Harry himself. Here we go. And I'm going to go and see what is happening at the same time into the chat, because I haven't been there in a few moments. And I just want to go make sure that everybody is okay, happy, and answered. So just one second. Let's do that. And let me give you some messages. All right, I still have our beautiful MZ here. I've got your questions open. I do have our beautiful Zaria, who's going to be following on through. Now, my beautiful Smile, I do not know if your questions are there. If they're not there, are you sending them by email? Or maybe they are there. I don't know. Just let me know. If they're not there, you can post into the chat, or you can send them into my email. But if they're there, it's perfect. My beautiful Mimi, I'm sorry for what has happened. I do want you to know that I do still crave your kisses, though. A little affection does go quite a long way. And sometimes I truly do want to hold you into my arms. That being said, give me just one tiny little second, my beautiful loves. I'm going to get myself, you're back. PayPal, you typed your message. Perfect. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Give me 1 second, my love. I'm going to go and see our beautiful MZ, and then I'm going to come and see my beautiful Smile. So just 1 second. I'm going to go and get myself some water. Okay, I'll let you guys entertain yourself without my Joker laugh. Hello. And you did. I'm with you at this moment, my beautiful MZ. Here we go. We're going to put 136. Actually, you're here. You don't need a timestamp. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so, oh, no. Hold on. I was into it a second ago. I went to get, okay, I'm still there. Woohoo. Okay, gotcha. so here we go. Yes, we can. It's funny that you would say that, my beautiful MZ, because when I started the live earlier, I don't know, for some reason, I felt, and I was not doing a reading, but I felt something coming from, like, coming towards him, but I was not sure if it was coming from the evil lady. Yeah, we're gonna go and see. Yeah, there was something, but I was not sure if it was actually coming from evil lady. And I was going to check onto it after the live because I was wondering, it was kind of bothering me. You were gone. I had already finished your reading, but there was something that was bothering me in regards to it. Okay, let's go and see. Smile, you're next, love. You had it started to have some wild, and that, okay. Okay, so we're both feeling something a little bit weird happening, right? Okay. Here we go. Okay. There's somebody who has their barriers that are up. Pardon me, guys. Happy what? Bonfire night? Guy Fawkes night to the UK view. Is it a bonfire night, Watson? Thank you, Smile. Thank you, sweetie. No. Okay, this is what I'm going to say, my beautiful love. Julie. There is something that is into the workings. It has not yet been done. It is not coming directly from evil lady, but it is coming from an evil lady's friend. I feel like this evil lady's friend, whose first name starts with an A, decided to take this upon her to try to make things happen for her evil friend, because nothing seems to be happening with what the evil lady is actually doing. And this is why I got these vibes. This is why you've got these vibes. And this is why we've been looking into the cards and we haven't seen anything coming from evil lady, because evil lady is not doing anything. She is not. But she does have a friend, but she doesn't know that her friend is actually doing anything. She's like doing this incognito. So we will go and nip her into the bonbon. As soon as the live finishes, I will go and nip that right away to try to stop it as soon as we possibly can. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Who's Angie? Who's Angie? Who the heck is that? Oh, oh, God. Okay, hold on. Does Angie know the evil lady? And she borrowed his guitar. Oh, that's not good. She borrowed his guitar, so now her energy's onto it. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay. All right, we're gonna work onto Angie because I do believe that it is Angie. Hold on, let me just write it down, okay? So A's name is actually Angie, and there's something in regards to the guitar over here, and I still have to send you a candle working that I did not send you, that I'll try to work onto tomorrow. Okay, so tonight I will block this little lady from doing something. Yeah. He gave it to her. He wanted to practice guitar, so Mike gave it to him, to her. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's okay. That's okay. It's not, you felt it, I felt it. It's an energy that is into the air, but that has not yet been sent out, my beautiful Julie. So it's okay. It's okay. I will also do for you a calming into the energy spell for you, because I want you to relax and I need you to sleep tonight. I need you to get rid of that headache. And we're just going to stop. We're going to stop her into her tracks. Okay. So we're going to do an immediate stop with Angie and whatever type of energy she's sending out through. Thank you, my dear Peter, sweetie. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to ward her off too. Definitely. No, she needs to stop and she needs to go away. A return to sender does a really good job too. Yeah, okay. So we're just gonna block her energy away. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna block her into her path, okay? So as soon as we're done with the live readings later, I will work onto that. So somewhere around 11, okay? I know he always does, but I mean, what are the chances that he has all these little lady friends who either know, but you know what? I have to say this though. I did, like even today, I'm not going to say the platform that I was listening to when I actually heard this, and I am into a lot of witches things, so I do actually receive these type of notifications, but this one guy had like quite the point, and he's like, people want to do witchcraft, and they want to do so many different kind of things, and they purchase themselves a book, and then they open the book and they don't read anything about it, and they go directly to the spell, and they pick the spell that has the ingredients that they have at home so they can do it immediately, not really doing protecting, not really doing the spell really well, just kind of doing the stuff, and then wondering why it didn't give the results that it was necessary, why it didn't even necessarily work on through or anything of the such, but nothing previously had actually been done. And so there's a lot of people who actually dabble into magic who don't really actually know what the heck they're doing, and it gives wrong results. It gives no results sometimes, and sometimes it creates all different kind of scattered energy all over the place that needs to be like cleaned up. Yeah, absolutely, sweetie. Absolutely. Yes, my beautiful Smile. What do you need, my love? Smile, can you send to me into an email what you would like me to do into the workings? Send me an email. Send me, let me know into the email who I'm doing these workings for. Like, who do you want against or, you know, blocked or whatever. Okay? So send me a little email, sweetie. Yes, we can. We can. Absolutely, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Smile. Just send it out towards me, my love. Okay, let me go back into the PayPal over here. Any ladies around M that we need to ward off? Well, we need to ward off this one. Other than that, we need to ward off that one. We still need to continue to work off the evil lady. I do see other energies around him, but they're not people who are doing efforts or anything of the such. It's just people who, you know, they think he's good looking, they think he's charming, but that's pretty much what it is. But that's the energy that I'm getting from. So I'm going to say basically if we try to just block off the energy of anybody who is passing on through other than you, it should do the job. Let me go see if he is only emotionally and romantically committed to you. King of Pentacles popping on through, followed up by our Ten of Pentacles. I shall say yes, my beautiful love. No doubt about it. And it's been clear for quite some time he's not moving on forward with anybody else. His communication with you has completely changed, completely modified. The meeting on up has been happening more and more. There's been more checkups. There's been more of those fluctuations of those guitar conversations, but that is actually coming from the evil lady. But at least he's still battling it, moving on forward with it. And the evil lady is at the very ending of her workings. So, but yes. So is he only romantically and emotionally committed to you? Yes, but we do have to work onto the others to make sure that they're no longer there, because there are serious problems. They are, because, you know, if they start reaching out a little bit more, they start talking a little bit more, they switch up their vibes or anything as such, then they become the type of targets that we have to kind of ward away off. So remind me later. I'm going to write it down. I have a spell that I want to give to you that has to do with hair, but it's not burning. Okay. I'm going to give it to you later. Yes. How does he think and actually feel about this silence altogether? What is that? Okay. Let's just go over here. I'm going to say that's probably my beautiful smile sending to me the email. Let me just go and make sure, my love. Yes, it is. Perfect. I got you, sweetie. Yeah, it was directed towards me. Okay, hold on. And protection. Okay, perfect. Not a problem, my beautiful Zaria. Zaria, just by the way, no, money, love, life, and path. Okay. The full moon is going to be coming upon, so I will do it onto the full moon. But other than that, I'm going to do it onto Friday because it involves love, and I'm going to do it onto Thursday because it also involves money. Thursdays and Sundays are perfect for money. Fridays are perfect for love. So I will do it in parts. All right, my beautiful smile. So Monday will be money will be done on Thursday. I will also be redone onto the full moon. Love will be done onto the Friday. And if you need anything else after that, come back and see me on our repeated, okay? And it does take a certain amount of time sometimes before the energy actually passes on through. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote it down, Julie. I shouldn't forget, but if I do forget, please do remind me because sometimes I forget. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. No, that's okay, sweetie. That's okay. It's all perfect, my beautiful smile. Karma will do what it needs to do anyways. You don't even have to do a return to sender. Karma will do what it needs to do. Okay, hold on. Let me go back into PayPal. So how are we feeling about this silence altogether was a question that we do have. Okay. Now, the fact over here of... Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to have a few things to say here, okay? So you're going to have to follow me, sweetie. Hi, Trevor. Nice to see you. Hello and welcome, everybody, to the live tonight. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Okay. Now, first I'm going to say, I love the confidence that you bring by saying, I'm going to stay into my queen's energy. Staying into that queen power. That's about you staying grounded. It's about you not reacting immediately. And that can be so very powerful to take control of the situation altogether. By maintaining your silence and letting M just kind of come towards you, you're showing your strength. You're giving him his space to think and to really just kind of act onto his own. So let's just kind of, let's go see how he's actually feeling about the whole thing altogether. The whole feelings about the silence, he is reflecting onto the situation. Now, I feel like sometimes your conversations have fluctuated. Sometimes it's like every day, and sometimes it's like once or twice a week. Like it changes. It doesn't necessarily have a very, very stable type of a pattern. So the fact that you step on back does not necessarily create an alarm for him right away unless you go beyond what you normally do. Now, I'm going to say he's not necessarily wondering why things have shifted. I'm going to say he's not really worried about it in any kind of a way, but he is missing your energy, okay? So the silence is actually creating space for him to realize how much he values you, how much he values your presence, how he actually feels that void, and realizing that things are different when you're not talking as much or when you're not necessarily as available as you usually are. It also brings him to sometimes kind of question his own behaviors, which is a good thing because, hey, you got to question yourself, right? Sometimes it also brings him to be feeling a little bit more vulnerable or feeling a little bit more anxious. And so sometimes it actually kind of triggers him and he ends up reaching on out towards you because he's looking for the connection, because he's looking for the reassurance. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, I feel like sometimes he thinks also that you're testing the waters, that you're trying to see if he's going to reach out or not. So there is a little bit of a playful kind of a game that is going on over here. Basically, he's not always sure how to approach you neither. So sometimes he's actually silent, because yes, he needs space, but also sometimes he doesn't necessarily know how to open up a conversation other than a guitar, right? So you need to know that yes, he does care for you, that yes, he is being a little bit passive sometimes, maybe a little bit too passive sometimes. But that is simply because we're waiting for things to move on forward, things to become a little bit more secure, things to become a little bit more stable. Basically, staying into your queen power is a beautiful place and a beautiful way for you to actually show to him that you're serious into this, that you're letting him kind of take the lead and just kind of see where all of this is going to be bringing you, sweetie. It's not a bad thing whatsoever, sweetie. Staying into your power is really all about your boundaries, showing that you're not going to chase after his validation or his attention. And that sets you completely different from any other women, because anybody else, that's what they want. They chase and they chase and they chase and they want, but you're different, and that's why it puts you into a different kind of place. This silence is allowing you to regain your energy, your confidence, and it's giving to Mike the opportunity to meet you where you're at, not to move forward, where you're at. So it's not about manipulation. It's about creating a moment of clarity for both of you guys. And because he does value your connection, he's going to come towards you. So the silence that you're giving him is actually the chance for him to reflect and to decide how he wants to engage, how he's going to move on forward with a clear, specific message that will be good for you, my beautiful love. I had a lot to say. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And it makes him think more. It makes him validate. It makes him wonder. It makes him question himself. And there's nothing wrong with questioning yourself and everything of such, because that brings in the validation. It brings in the movement. And we want validation. We want movement. We want stability. It's all good. Yeah, I know. Come on over and chase me for validation, right? Oh my God. I'm going to go and see our beautiful smile. And then I'm going to go and see Juanson, unless somebody else pops on through. We're going to keep it as it is for the moment. We also have the 18 plus that is going to be coming on up after. Julie, you say, yes, you don't know if she knows the evil lady. Could it be somebody else? If it's Angie, you think Angie is not telling the evil lady? No, definitely not. No, Angie and the evil lady do not necessarily know about each other. They both really just kind of want the same thing into their intentions, into their wants. They want the exact same demand. I feel as though the evil lady does have a friend who is doing some type of work towards her. I do believe her name does begin with an A also, so I will be blocking her also, but these are two different ladies. Two different ones altogether. So, but evil lady doesn't know that her friend is actually doing something. Yeah, thank you, Smile, sweetie. We're definitely going to talk after, but we do have Angie and we do have the other lady who starts with an A, who is the evil lady's friend. But like I said, evil lady doesn't know that her friend is taking this upon her, which is a big no-no on to begin with. You don't do no spell work upon somebody that you don't even know if they want you to do it. Big no-no. Spirit's not going to like that. So, my beautiful Julie, actually, we're going to see each other before the end of the live. I'm going to send you a link to the 18 plus later. Actually, you can expect to get the link in about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, Julie? I'm going to go and see Smile and Juanson, and yeah, we'll see each other in 18 plus, and then we'll see each other, you know, on our own little perfect place. Alrighty, so let's go and see our beautiful Smile. Sweetie Pie, you said everything is into PayPal, right? Okay, hold on just 1 second. And here we go for our beautiful Smile. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. I kind of feel like I've been having a cold the last few days, but it kind of goes away. Okay, sweetie. So let's start on off with this one. Will you be into a romantic relationship with if you go back? Are you thinking of going back? Are you going to go back? Are you leaving, sweetie pie? Are you thinking of leaving, sweet one? Let me know. I'm curious. Canada has not been necessarily treating you into the way that you would like, or it's because you're thinking it's because of all the permits and everything, right? Because of work and all that stuff. It's complicated as heck. Oh, it's complicated to work here. My God. I know it's complicated to work into the US too, honestly. I mean, if you're a Canadian or you're not an American citizen and you actually want to work, I know green cards and all that stuff, it's not an easy thing to do neither, so I get it. I have had an Italian boyfriend into the past who tried. It took forever. One little mistake or something that is not filled out onto the papers, you end up waiting like an extra 6 to 9 months. It's a crazy thing to go through. It's not easy. Oh, the permits, that's it. It's not an easy place. No, yeah, it's really hard. I know. Peter, today is actually pretty good. Well, it's been raining pretty much all day, but it's warm. It's like 11 degrees. Yeah. We're probably going to get snow this weekend. It's supposed to be fairly cold. Like, we're having maximums of like 4 degrees into the day. So I'm just going to say it's going to dip under into the evening. Ooh, it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold putting little booties on and little coats and scarves and beanie hats. All right. So, sweetie pie, is there an actual possibility if you do go on back over there, right? The election depends on whether you're going to go back mostly. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, I hope this is going to, go into your favor, sweetie pie. I really do. I have my idea on who's going to win, but I'm not going to say it because, again, I'm getting into politics, but I know who's going to win. Yes. But I'm not going to get into it. Here we go. If you do actually go back to Florida, sweetie, yeah, Watson, I know who's going to win. I do. But yeah, yeah. I'll let you know if I'm right, okay? When it comes out through. I'll let you know. The King of Cups is saying that we would think about it, that we would ponder upon it, that it is something that we're wondering about. Juanson, would you even doubt that I would not know who's going to win, Juanson? You probably know yourself. If you listen to your heart and soul, you probably know yourself. So does Lilith. So, that being said, my beautiful smile, I feel like you could have the possibility. I feel like the door is open, but it's not 100% open. Okay, I feel like it's somewhat open, but somewhat closed. Which is not a bad thing because it's not closed, but I'm definitely not going to say a complete door open and yes, it's going to be happening, but I'm going to say there could be a possibility of it happening if everything kind of aligns into the right place at the right moment. I don't feel like anything of the past would actually be an issue in any kind of a way. No judgment, no nothing. And I know that we would think about it because we do have some deep feelings towards you, but I just don't know if availability will be there, if it will be right moment and everything this such. So I'll say there's definitely a door open. You've got like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It depends when you go on back, sweetie. Oh, energy is energy. I know. Watson, let's send each other an email as soon as we know. Let's send each other an email and say, I knew it. Yes. Oh, my dear God. Here we go. Are you going to get good news? Hold on. Regarding, yes. That, last time I looked upon that was not good news. It was not. It was not giving you what you wanted, sweetie pie. Let me go and see. Are you going to get good news soon regarding, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to state the rest of it. Okay. I'm going to keep it silent. Are you going to get any good news? Why do I feel like there's delays? Do you feel like there's delays? Are they asking for something more? Are things taking longer than what they should be? I'm getting delays, but oddly, I'm actually getting a yes. I'm actually getting a yes, like the energy has changed. But there's delays and there's negotiations. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're asking for, you're not going to get. Okay? But you will get something. But there's going to have to be like, you're going to have to sit down at a negotiating table and you're going to have to figure out what's best. So what you're asking for, you're not going to get, but you will get something. But it's going to take longer than expected. And by longer, I mean 6 to 9 months. Yeah. Are you going to get a project management job position soon? There are always delays, but they're not asking for anything else, right? And you're definitely going to go through mediation, sweetie. Definitely. What is that? You want to come and clean my house, Peter? Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. My house is spick and span. It is. Okay, it's not spick and span because I got a hairy dog and I have 3 kids, but it's pretty darn clean. I clean it quite often. You're a sweetie pie, though. I appreciate it, my dear Peter. I am good, my love. I am good. My house is well taken care of, inside and outside. But I do appreciate your beautiful energy, love. All right, let's go see what we have. And you can wait that long. Okay, you expect the amount you would be getting. And you're right, it's not really what you want, right? But at least you will be getting something. So, you know. Not that it's any consolation, but it's better than nothing, right? Are you going to be getting that job that you're looking for? For the moment, I'm going to say no. I do not see it at this moment in time, my love. So I will say no for the moment. Are you going to get a project management job position soon? I'm getting my Queen of Wands. It's like I need you to take more action. And I'm not saying you're not taking action. It's not what I'm saying in any kind of a way. But Spirit is saying it's like we've got to go out. We've got to do more. We've got to, you know, knock on more doors, put more curriculums, look at different places, look at places you don't usually look at, do it every single day, do it multiple times a day. I know I sound quite harassing, don't I? But it's not me, it's Spirit. So Spirit is saying that there is something more that needs to be done in order for an opportunity to actually come on through. But I'm seeing ultimately some sadness. I'm seeing some disappointment. So are you going to be getting it soon? I'm going to say probably not this year, sweetie. Probably not November or December. And how are the finances looking into the following 5 months? We're going to go into a finance deck for that. This is going to be the one. How are finances looking for a beautiful smile? Watson, you're going to be next, sweetie. I'm going to do a quick look around before we go into the 18 plus, okay? So I'm going to say we're going to be closing up the lives in, I don't know, let's say 10 minutes, okay? So 10 minutes, sweeties. And then we're going to go into the 18 plus for Watson and MZ. Next 18 plus, I believe, is going to be on Thursday. Let's give it a try until Thursday, see what it gives. All right, so how are the finances looking to the next 5 months? You're definitely looking towards the future, trying to see what's going to be coming upon you. Money will be coming your way. It will. You seem to be holding on to money. There's no doubt about it, but this money is coming from something that happened. So I'm going to say probably within the following 5 months, it's probably money that is coming from some type of court case that you're into, sweetie. And this seems to be giving you enough money, and you seem to be looking towards the future to see what you're going to be doing next and what's going to be your next step. So, my love, I'm going to say more stability coming on in from the money that's coming on in towards you. But I'm also going to have to say that you're going to have to be careful and kind of balance things out, okay? Make sure that you don't spend too much here or there, and, you know, yeah, that's it. Balance things out, sweetie pie. Hello, my beautiful cherry pie. And hello, my beautiful Carrie. Nice to see you. People just don't get the project manager jobs that easy. It pays a lot and it's highly, I know. And you made a mistake last time and you won't do that again. Oh, you're a sweetie pie. My beautiful smile. Let me give you some universe messages, sweetie. Here we go. By the way, Mary, can you see Carrie tonight? Because you were not able to see her last time. Just wondering. Out of great curiosity, let me know. All right, it is time to reconsider something over here, my sweet love. Soon you're going to be having the answers that you do seek. And your setbacks are going to be springing you forward, sweetie pie. Some doors are closing, but some doors are opening. So my beautiful smile, I will finish this by saying, I hope you win your elections tonight in either way that is good and possible for you, my love. That being said, I do wish the very best to you, sweetie pie. I will do those workings that you did ask me for on Thursday and on Friday, and I will redo them onto the full moon. If you need anything else from me at any point in time, either tricks or spells, or you want me to do something for you, even if you do not appear into the live readings, my email is always open to you, my beautiful friend, okay? So go get yourself a drink, relax your beautiful bonbons, sweetie, and enjoy the evening. Money will be coming your way. Love, we're into the in-between, but better things are coming towards you, sweetie. Continue to be your sweet self. I know, smile. That means exactly, I know exactly who you voted for by saying that. I hope you do. And if ever you do, my beautiful smile, please do come on by into the French side. I'm on to the French side. Come and see me down here, okay? So we can go have a drink together, a coffee together, whatever. Beautiful smile, sending you much love. My email is always open, and otherwise, you know where to find us, my beautiful friend. Have a lovely, lovely evening. Yeah, come and see me over here, sweetie. Come and eat some poutine with me. It would be, honestly. Come and see the snow, my sweetie pie, or come into the summertime where it's beautiful, nice and warm, and we have festivals all over the place. I'll see you soon, smile. And you love cheese, perfect. Then come on over to my place. We'll have a barbecue, we'll have some cheese, and we'll go into the pool. How's that? We'll have a nice fire, and into the fire, we will put all that energy of all those people we don't like. I have 1010 onto my clock too, sweetie. Make a wish, my love. All right, let me go and see for Juanson. I'm going to go and see if everything is good. And to our PayPal, and if so, we're going to go and see our dear friend Juanson. So Juanson, it is. I'm going to shut off the shorts feed at the moment, my sweet loves. I shall see you soon. It would be, wouldn't it? I know. See you soon, love. Okay, shutting off the shorts feed so you guys don't have to worry about that, okay? Yeah, here we go. Don't know where that is coming from, so I shall remove that, Peter. It's weird. Okay, so taking this off. Mary, were you able to see Carrie tonight, sweetie? Let me know if you were able to see Carrie. I'm just kind of curious. All right. Yes. Okay. You see Mary? Perfect. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alrighty. So. Okay. What do we have for Juanson? Then we're going to go and move on over for the 18 plus. So Juanson, hold on. I'm just going to go over here. Okay, I'm glad you're able to see Mary, sweetie. Thank you for letting me know, sweet love. I don't know what the heck happened last time. It was so weird. All right, my day today was busy. It was chaotic. It was, but it was good. It was good. You've been relaxing today and getting things done. That's all good. Getting things for the week. Yes. Hopefully what? With election. But I know. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, right? I hope so, sweetie. Who's winning right now, by the way? Just by curiosity. Are any polls out yet? U.S. election results, just by great curiosity. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Trump is winning for the moment. Trump against Harris, 198 to 109. All right. Okie dokie, guys. Alrighty. Just by great curiosity, I had to go and see. Yeah, Watson's love story does continue. It is a beautiful continuing story. Okie dokie. So, even if it's a half a day, right? So will you see this work? Of course you will. You have not seen her. Oh no, you're at the beginning of your work week. Yeah. Any half day or full day? Yeah, you're going to have a half day. No, full day. Full day is what I'm going to say. Full day. Oh, I know. It takes days, if not weeks, my dear Watson. Us, into our very tiny country, by 11 p.m., midnight maximum. The polls close at 8. And by 11 o'clock or midnight, everything is done. Into this very small country I live in. For you guys, there's like offering kind of twists and turns, and it takes days. Yeah, it's a long story. Okay, so here we go. What do we have? Sweetie pie. Are you gonna have? You're actually gonna have a full day off. I know, even weeks. Yeah, I know, days, right? I know, it takes so long. There's always like weird sabotage. There's weird stuff happening all the time. Which is not funny whatsoever, but it's so complicated. I know. Oh, that's all good, sweetie. That's all good. Just making sure, my love. Just making sure of the comments, sweetie. It's all perfect. My favorite color is black, too. Yeah, I've had a black car before, and my favorite color is black. It's all over my house. It is. It's on my tablecloth. It's on my curtains. It's all over the place. Red and black. If you're wondering what my house looks like, red and black. There you go. Yeah, for us it gets hidden. It just kind of gets swept. Actually, no, Carrie, for us, we do have some weird stuff, but it is completely hidden. But usually we don't have like a 50, 51%. Like it's a clear 60, 65, 70%. Yeah. So that being said, what I will say over here is the following for you, sweetie. You will have one day off. You will be able to see her. She will be getting a day off too. But you're going to be able to speak with her, but not too much, okay? Just enough, sweetie pie. Yeah, just enough, sweet one. I know black is not a color, but it is my favorite one either way. So let's continue on and go and see what we have for our dear Watson. Oh, sweet Lord, what is popping on through? I don't know what it is. Where's it? Oh, there you go. Oh. So here we go. Here we go. Watson, I am with you. Alrighty. Let me go over here. Ooh, bitty. Let's do this. Let's do that. Just 1 second, Watson. I'm coming on back towards you. I lost my Gmail. Okay, here's my Gmail. I got you. Okay, what else does she want to say to you? Oh my dear God, the Hermit in this card is so dark. It's pitch dark. And crazy enough, it almost kind of looks like he's, and I hate to say so, I'm sorry for YouTube. I don't even know if you can say it. I don't know. It looks like he's smoking a cigarette. Never even noticed it. You see, he's got a light and he's got something coming on. It's got a red tip. I don't know. I love this deck now. I'm starting to wonder. Very bad habit. Very bad habit. I'm just saying. Yeah. I know. What the heck is that? Never, ever noticed. Okay, so she's keeping everything within her, okay? Within herself, her feelings and everything and such. By the way, if you do, though, have any type of smoking issues, that's your thing, okay? That's it. Just know it's not good for you. I think it almost looks like he's tasting the devil lettuce, doesn't it? What the heck is the Hermit doing? Oh my God. He needs to distract himself from, the bad stuff happening into his life and feeling alone. So he decided to go to the devil's lettuce. That's what it is. Oh, that's a wild Hermit. Never seen such a thing. Okay. You don't smoke, you have asthma, right? I don't smoke because I don't. My parents have smoked for years and I thought it was a horrible thing. So I don't smoke. I guess. What the heck is that, Lilith? Oh my dear God. Oh, Lilith, you can close it right away if you want to, sweetie. We're going to go over to the 18 plus. Smoke nothing. You don't need that. That's it, right? You don't need it. There's enough problems in life. You don't need to smoke. It's not going to give you anything good. It's just going to be an scapegoat. And then your problems will be back. And probably even worse. So don't touch it. I have no idea. What the heck is, I don't know. 420, let me go see. Is it really what it is? It is. Oh my God. I never even actually realized. I always love that deck, but it is what it is. Oh my God, Lilith, you have definitely... Wait, what is she weighing onto this scale? Is she weighing like pot, the devil's lettuce? Sweet Lord, what is happening into this deck? Oh my God, look! Look at these plants, they're not normal. Holy crap. I love this deck. Now, what am I going to do with it? This is bad. Lilith, how could you not tell me? I've been using this pot deck forever. Okay, all right. Oh, geez, Louise. I kind of feel like I need to put it away. I feel like I need to put it in my fireplace now. But I love it. Oh, God. Oh, please. Please, into the future. If I do any false moves like that, let me know. No, I had no idea, look. No idea whatsoever. Oh, my God. Oh, my cheeks are so sore. That funny. Oh my God, wait. When you look at the backing of the card, everything makes sense. It's not just flowers. Oh God, I hurt now. Yeah. Oh dear God. Oof. Okay. I might not reuse that deck again. I might not. I know. Well, internet is going at the right moment. We're talking about an evil deck. Okay, so she basically wants you to know that she is happy to see you, that you bring a lot of happiness into her life, but she's not seeing movement. She wants movement. She's not trying to be bossy with it. She wants movement too, and she's thinking to herself that she should do movement. So, yeah. I see that. You got it. I see that, Peter. Yeah. Oh, sweetie. Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to go and give you an angel message. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop with all my... That's what we should call it, the Snoop Dogg Tarot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh la la. Who would have thought? Now my vision has been completely ruined. Is there any other decks that I've been using that I don't realize have got those connotations to them? Oh, please help me. I feel like I need this card that I just took out for Juanson, 444, protection. Get ready for the good things that you've been hoping for. You're born for a higher calling. Put your energy into getting and going towards your ambitions. The universe is going to align itself to provide you with the right people, the right circumstances, the right resources to make things happen, sweetie pie. Oh my dear God, sweetie. Ooh la la-ish. Ah, that is funny. That is funny. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, 444. No. Oh, absolutely not, my dear Carrie. To answer your question, absolutely not. Okay, here we go. Just 1 second. Oh, interesting. Alrighty. So we're going to leave the is it seriously? Oh my God, that is horrible. Okay, so we're gonna leave the live. Yeah. I was well and still you're on live. That's what it is, right? Yeah, I know, Hanson. Okay. Oh my, Hanson, let's pick up your bookity book. Let's do the bookity book. You can't go to the other one? The other one's closed. That's why you can't go to it. Are you talking about the shorts feed? Oh, that is very interesting. Good night, my beautiful Lilith. I hope you win your election, sweetie. Here you go, my dear Hanson. 3 of Wands. The answer is to rest and ask again later, but let yourself recharge, sweetie. Let yourself recharge. All right, so we're going to end this live. Watson, you're going to receive a link, and we're going to go and see MZ, who's going to receive a link also. So we're going to go and do that. Lilith, send you much love, sweetie pie. Peter also, Mary also, Carrie also, and anybody else who is with us. See you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Sweet dreams and good elections. Carrie says good night to everybody. She is having some issues with her connection, sweetie pie. So Carrie says good night. Absolutely. Good night, my beautiful Mary. Quantin, you'll receive an email in a few moments, okay?